You're listening to Enrichment Radio, www.enrichmentradio.com. We are the home of the one new man, and I'm your daily program host, Kevin McKee. And I'm in the studio today, and we're going to bring you a reaction video to the recent tragic Orlando shooting. I'm on www.thewhitehouse.gov, and on this, there's a page, President Obama, on the tragic shooting in Orlando. There's 3 videos where he discusses the situation. I'm going to go to the first video. I'm going to go to the first 4 minutes into it.
We will continue to be relentless against terrorist groups like ISIL and Al-Qaeda. We are going to destroy them. We are going to disrupt their networks and their financing and the flow of fighters in and out of war theaters. We're going to disrupt their propaganda that poisons so many minds around the world. We're going to do all that.
Now, let's just stop right there. If the President of the United States just ended his speech right there, if he would just drop the mic and walk away, he would have had a standing ovation. This sounds like the leader that the American people want. This is the people's champion. This is the president and the leader that says there is a group of terrorists, there's evil out there, and we are going to stop them. We're going to go after them. We're going to cut off their finances. We're going to stop the flow of them coming into our nation. He said that just now. We're going to stop the flow of their soldiers. Now listen to the key words that he's saying. He does indeed indicate that they have soldiers. You know, again, we're not dealing with crazy, deranged people. We're dealing with a militant group. It's a nation ideology. Call it what it is. Pay attention to what he's about to say.
Our resolve is clear. But given the fact that the last 2 terrorist attacks on our soil, Orlando and San Bernardino, were homegrown.
Okay, there we go. Right there. Did you hear that? I mean, my question is, and I hope you have the same question, is since when did the evil of radical Islam and allegiance to ISIS and allegiance to Al-Qaeda, since when is that homegrown? We, the American people, live by the Constitution. Our Constitution, paragraph 2, says that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator, our Creator, the one true God, with certain unalienable rights that no one can possess over us. Among these rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We have the right by our Creator to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We need to be aware of this, guys. Think about this. Let that sink in. Now I'm going to jump to, actually, 652. Let's go to 652.
Unfortunately, our politics have conspired to make it as easy as possible for a terrorist or just a disturbed individual like those in Aurora and Newtown to buy extraordinarily powerful weapons, and they can do so legally.
So now that he's established that radical Islam and ISIS and fighters like that are American-born now, apparently, according to our President of the United States, that now we need to consider all Americans to be in this category, and therefore we have to consider how easy it is for all American citizens to get weapons that can cause harm to people. Do you see what's happening? Is there an awareness growing in you?
Those who defend the easy accessibility of assault weapons should meet these families and explain why that makes sense.
When trained properly, American citizens having a weapon, being trained on how to use it, not only how to shoot, but the moral and ethics behind it and having full understanding could be a reason that these shootings stop happening. One of the things that I've noticed when you look at all these news stories of these terrorist acts that have taken place, they all end the same way. The evil terrorists went in, shot the place up, killed people. Okay? How come we haven't heard a story yet on the news about the would-be terrorist who walked into a place ready to shoot it up, but he was met with an armed citizen who was able to stop him before he killed a lot of people? Wow, what a news story that would be. Don't you think a news story like that would build up American people, would encourage them to say, you know what? Maybe we need to get ourselves prepared. We need to be on guard. We need to be aware of what's going on around us, and we do need to take a stand against this evil. There's no reason why we should make it difficult for American citizens to get a weapon to defend themselves while the evil of this world can get the weapons from their sources, wherever their sources are, and use them. And we're going to watch President Obama tell us a little bit more about the mindset of ISIS and their mentality. Pay attention to what the president says right here.
I think we don't yet know the motivations, but here's what we do know. Organizations like ISIL, or organizations like Al-Qaeda, or those who perverted Islam and created these radical, nihilistic, vicious organizations. One of the groups that they target are gays and lesbians because they believe that they do not abide by their attitudes towards sexuality. Now, we also know these are organizations that think it's fine to take captive women and enslave them and rape them. So there clearly are connections between the attitudes of an organization like this and their attitudes towards tolerance and pluralism and a belief that all people are treated equally regardless of sexual orientation. That is something threatening to them. Women being empowered is threatening to them. So yes, I'm sure they're going to...
So there's a bunch of things that President Obama makes known here that we need to be aware of, that these radical groups, okay, it's not just gays and lesbians. It's anything that they do not agree with. It's anything that goes against their law and their understanding. So there's a whole evilness that's behind this that we need to be aware of. This is radical Islam. And this radical Islam and agenda and this war that they are waging against everyone, basically, in the world is it's evil. It's just pure evil. And we need to be aware of that in the natural because this is what's going to affect our natural lives. And there is definitely the spiritual warfare that is behind this that we're going to get to in just a minute.